All right, guys. This is Nature's Daughter coming to you live from Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima page. Okay, let me just try to get this a little closer and get it all right because it's acting ugly. I'm trying to. And my puppy King is acting like a spoiled brat. So you guys are going to hear him whining the whole reading because he's a big baby. Okay? So I can't get this one straight over here. Don't really care. It'll be fine. Okay? Not really stressing myself out about anything today. Don't really care. And I think that's the part of the message for Virgo. Don't really care. And don't stress yourself out over things you can't change, right? If you can change it, change it. If you can't, then don't stress yourself out over it. Pray over it. And give it to God and move on. I mean, King really is performing over there. Angry. For what reason, I don't know. Or he just wants to get out. He keeps looking at the game. Of the lock on his cage, like, open it. Right there. Anywho, this is Nature's Daughter. Recording to you live, coming to you live, recording on Nature's Daughter and Queen Karima page. This is a reading for Virgo. Okay, it's a general collective reading for Virgo. It's for adults only. So, if you are under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. It's for adults only for entertainment purposes. Confirmation from King. Be your own leader of discernment, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else to appreciate, okay? Go within, go with God to make all of your decisions. Be your own leader of discernment. Don't force any of this to fit your life. If it fits your life, it's for you. If it resonates with you, it's for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If this is something that you think would resonate with a friend or family member, please share it with them, okay? But don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Okay? There's no forcing over here, so if it resonates with you, then come on over. If it doesn't, don't feel forced, okay? And don't feel forced to stay. If something doesn't sit well with you, if you don't like it here, it's no problem, no worries. I wish you love and light. Just, do me the solid of not disrupting my live because you don't like it, okay? So, that being said, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm not doing personal readings right now. If you want to donate, tip, or support my channel, my cash app is in the description, all right? Let's get into this Virgo reading, guys. It's been 2 weeks. I just did the Aquarius reading, but it had been 2 weeks since I've been on here, so I'm happy to be back. Hi, Paul Pascual. Virgo time. Practical, organized details. Virgo is between August 23rd and September 22nd for those who are not sure about their own zodiac signs, okay? Set realistic goals to reach, okay? So you can dream as big as you want, but make sure that your goals are realistic, right? And then you make a practical plan to reach those goals. That way you don't feel like you're dreaming an unattainable dream, right? All right. Absolutely. I like it. Awesome, Paul. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I appreciate all of you for joining. Like I said, I'm recording simultaneously from Queen Karima and Nature's Daughter. So if one is acting ugly, just go to the other page and chime in. Okay? And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. It's not forced, it's not required, but it does help out my analytics. So just boop, 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 to like this, double tap the screen to like. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Let's start with Start with soul contracts. At the bottom, we got astral compass. All right. All right. All right. SB Love. Hi. I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. I'm having a very blessed day. I'm feeling very grateful today, right? It's been 2 weeks since I've been able to do a live, being able to get on here at all. So I feel very grateful that I was able to, that God gave me time today. God sat me down and was like, okay, you're not doing, okay, 11-1 in the chat. Awesome. God was like, yeah, you can't do what you were trying to do. You're going to do what you need to do. Okay? Because I've been trying to do a reading for 2 weeks now, right? And I haven't been able to make time to do it. Well, today I was just like, okay, well, since I can't make time to do it, I'm just going to get into what I've been doing. Well, the day that I just said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do what I've been doing, God was like, no, that's not what I want you to do today. I want you to do your readings. So, all right. It is what it is, right? Astral compass, that's what came out first. Cosmic direction, starry guidance, true north. So you're in your north node, okay, Virgo? And someone doesn't like it. Someone's not very happy because they like to swing from your energy when you're being low vibrational and negative, right? They remember you before you healed yourself. A lot of you are still in your healing process, but a lot of you have come very far in your healing process. So the people that are trying to tap into your energy, they're used to you being a certain way, and it's a negative way. And you have grown past that energy, but they're still trying to tap into you that way. And that's why they're having such a hard time tapping into you, because you're not there anymore, you know? So, astral compass, cosmic direction, starry guidance, true north. The stars form a celestial compass that guides you. Follow its light to navigate your soul's journey with clarity. So, you should be all about your life purpose right now. Okay? It should be all about your life purpose right now and getting into that and what you need to be doing to ascend. Right? Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn life's lessons, get the blessings, and ascend to the next level. Inner balance. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, but it's a call for you to stay balanced and harmonious inside. Self-harmony, peaceful heart, inner, outer unity. Inner balance is the cornerstone of soul growth. Find it and fear nothing. Okay, Virgo? So it's a time for you to go within. Go with God. It's a time for you to heal yourself. Those of you that are not in your healing space, it's a time for you to start. And those of you that have started your healing, continue your healing. It's an ongoing thing. It's a forever thing. Healing doesn't start and stop ever. Once you start healing, it's an ongoing process forever. But it's a call for you to heal yourself and fill your cup up, right? Because you are here to do more than something for just yourself. You know, your soul is here to assist others in their growth as well, Virgo. Your soul contract is huge. And you may not understand it. You may not understand why you're always attracted to some of these people that are so weird in your life. You know, you're attracted to them because you're here to help them. You know? I'm trying to get this other camera lined up. It is so freaking crooked right now. I don't know why. It is so crooked. And I can't for the life of me get it to straighten up. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this one straightened out, but I can't. It's like forever crooked. Right? The astral compass or the inner balance. Oh man, that is so small. I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family. I recently won my battle with cancer, so I understand. I'm still healing from cancer surgery 2 months ago, so I truly apologize, and my condolences to you and your family. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, cancer is a beast. Okay, it does not have it doesn't care. Doesn't care about color. Doesn't care about gender. Doesn't care about age. Cancer will get you if you don't take care of yourself. And the sad thing about it is there's so many things that has cancer causing additives in it, but there's so many things that you can eat and ingest that kill cancer as well. So one reel that I heard from a guy that's a cancer survivor, he said everything that you put in your body is either healing you or killing you. So be aware of and very intentional about what you put in your body, right? Because everything that you put in your body is doing one or the other. So cosmic rhythm, universal pulsation, life rhythm, synchronicity. Feel the cosmic rhythm. It resonates harmoniously with the flow of your life. You have to stay in balance. Okay, Virgo? You are being called to intentionally stay in balance. You have to do that. That's what you're going to need to do to take care of you and um, keep yourself elevated enough to and vibrating high enough and align yourself so that you can manifest all of your desires. Divine embrace. Loving embrace, universal acceptance, healing power. Open yourself to the universe's loving embrace. Let its healing energy restore your spirit and guide you to a place of peace and renewal. So, like I said, guys, it's a time for you to heal yourself. Okay, that's right, Paul. Give Caden some support. That's what we're here to do, guys. We're a soul tribe. We gotta be there for each other, you know? Because sometimes relatives don't know how to be there for each other, you know? So you got to find your tribe where you can. It's not always going to be someone that's a blood relative. Sometimes it's just going to be a friend. Sometimes it's going to be a stranger that's going to be there for you when you really need them, right? Be open to receive kindness and love from others. Okay? Universal harmony. Wow. I can't make this up, guys. I can't. Balance, peace, resonance. Yes. When you find harmony within, the universe resonates with you, creating miraculous calm and peace. So it's a call for you to find peace within. Hi, Angela. I hope you're having a wonderfully blessed day. It's a call for you to find harmony within yourself, right? Because this is universal. This is not just for Virgo, guys. Right? The universal harmony, that's for everyone. You got to find balance within yourself, right? Or this world it can eat you alive. Okay? You got to find that happy place within yourself, right? And you can't lean on people too much for that. You got to make sure you're leaning on the most high, okay? For all of the good stuff, right? Because people will lead you astray. So be aware and be careful. This is not to scare you or put fear in you in any way. This is just to prepare you to advocate for yourself. Self care, love on yourself. Set your boundaries nice and firm. Don't let anyone cross them. That's part of self care. But take care of yourself. Fill up your cup. Make sure that your cup runneth over, right? Before you go and try to help someone else out. Because if your cup has holes in it, you can't help anybody else. Because it's not filling up all the way, right? Someone does not want me to give you this message, Virgo. So be aware of who you have in your circle. Someone close to you doesn't want to see you progress, and they don't want you to get any positive reinforcement from anyone else. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Wow, I haven't felt this energy in a really, really long time. It's really strong. It's chaotic. It's all over the place. It's very emotional. It's a troll. And they don't even know what they want to say to try to get my attention. But they're in the chat. They're in here right now. The energy is so strong, it makes me dizzy. I rebuke you in the name of the Most High. Yeah. Return to sender, all black magic spells, hexes, curses, low vibrations, demonic attachments, evil eye. Return to sender. I pray for your healing. Yeah, yeah. I pray for your healing. But get out of here. You're not welcome. If you're vibrating low, you're not welcome. Get out of here. Bye bye. Okay? Namaste. Go away. Trust the universe. Faith. Surrender. Divine plan. Trust the universe's design. Everything is unfolding at the perfect moment. I said that earlier in Aquarius read, but it looks like it's coming up for everybody. So it's part of the collective. Okay? You have to trust the process. Trust divine timing. Trust in God's timing. Right? God does not follow our clock. The clock is something that people invented. Time is something that people invented to control each other, right? But God has nothing to do with time. Okay? So you have to trust divine timing because it's going to be when it's best for you, when God feels it's best for you, not when you feel it's best for you. Right? Embrace the change. Flexibility, renewal, inner transformation. Right? So get ready because you're about to ascend to the next level. You're going to have to snip, snip, release, and cut cards with all that no longer serves you. Bye, bye. You get the deuces, right, babe? So embrace the change, flexibility, renewal, inner transformation. Change is a sign of growth, babe. Right? Embrace it and let it guide you to a higher dimension. You are ascending, Virgo. So ascend, babe, and don't be afraid. Ascension is a great thing. That means you are growing. Your soul is growing like it's supposed to. Okay? So let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Because everything's gonna work out right, you know. You see that play on words? Yes, baby. Get into it. Dance of the Galaxy. Ooh, ooh, hey. Get into it, yeah. Dance of the Galaxy. Fluidity, cosmic rhythm, soulful expression. Turn that down someday. Dance with the galaxy's rhythm. Feel the universe's pulse and let it guide your soul's melody. Yeah, baby, yeah. Get into it. Get into it, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Get into it, yeah. All right, guys. Let's get into this reading. Let's get deeper into this reading, right? And if anybody is interested in this deck, it is the Soul Contract card deck. I believe I got this particular deck off of Temu. I believe. Some of my decks I got from Temu, some I got from Amazon, and some I got from Etsy. The ones that don't have color gilding for sure came from, for the most part, came from Temu. But I did get a couple of decks that came from Temu that were color gilded that I wasn't expecting. This one, the Goddess Vault deck. I was pleasantly surprised when I opened the deck and bling bling, gold gilding. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, keep your grass cut. Warning, you got a snake in your garden, babe. Oh, what did I say? Did I not say that? Did I not say that? You have a snake in your mess. So keep your grass cut, babe, because this snake is venomous and it bites. It bites hard, okay? And you don't want none of that. You're a healer. Mm-hmm. And it looks like you're a goddess. You need to stay focused because your emperor is right there. Y'all, that's what's going on with you. Yep, High Priestess. That's that energy, babe. All right, because what I'm saying here is you're a healer, powerful healing hands, channeling healing energy from source, self-healer, synchronized balance, harmony. How much of this did I already say? I can't make this up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You join the tribe, guys. I mean, double tap to like. It's real simple, okay? And that's free of charge, guys. That doesn't cost a penny. You are a healer. And you got to heal yourself from within, right? But know that your healing powers go outward as well. You are here to heal the world, right? So start with you. Start with the man or woman in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. What did Michael Jackson say? I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Focus on that change, being the most positive change of all, right? So that you can help heal the world. Because that's the most important thing of it all, right? Sharing love and light with the world so that we can heal each other. We can't heal each other with anything but love, period. Hate doesn't do anything but brew more hate and disgustingness, and it ends lives for no reason. So let's lead with love, because we are goddesses and we are aligned, right, Virgo? You're an empress, high priestess, light worker, goddess, star seed energy. You are you're bigger than life in some instances. Your powers are infinite. Your gifts are huge. You're here to do great things, but you got to tap in, babe. Your emperor is here with heavy Aries energy. Power, strength, leadership, order, discipline, masculinity, confident, ambitious, initiative, discipline, provider. Heavy Aries energy, Virgo. But your emperor is here. You're going to have to release and cut cords with the people, places, and things that no longer serve you and step into your high priestess energy. High priestess, intuition. I've already said this, right? I can't make this up, guys. Intuition, subconscious mind, spiritual awakening, inner light, sacred insight, wisdom, a gateway to the divine feminine. Your powers are infinite. You really got to tap in. You know, I feel like you guys have been in this Queen of Swords energy where you feel like you got to constantly protect yourself. You are protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now move forward and go out there and be something great. You don't have to worry about the protection spells and all that stuff right now. I feel like somebody is too deep into the protection of it all. You're protected. You're good. Protect yourself. Yes, do extra things to protect yourself, but focus mainly right now on moving forward and growing and ascending to the next stage, right? And cutting cords and releasing the people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose so you can ascend to the next stage, because you can't take these things with you, right? And that's for everyone. That's not just for Virgo. That's for the whole collective. That's for everyone. So get into it and tap in. Joe Johara. This sounds like you're talking positive. I think we're on the same page, right? Aphrodite, love, beauty, fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, procreation. So you have to be your own leader of discernment, is what I'm getting from this card. You have to be able to differentiate love from lust. You got to know the difference. You got to know who loves you and who's lusting after you. So you know who to give your energy to. Because just because someone is interested does not mean they have your best interest at heart, right? That's why you got to release people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher good, right? Because your purpose it's a godly purpose, right? It is anointed. You are anointed by the Most High, and that is the reason why some of you are stagnant, right? Because the Most High is not going to let you take these trolls with you. They're trying to hang on like crabs in a barrel. I'm going with you. And you're like, nah, no, you're not. And God's like, yeah, absolutely not. Because what we're going to do is we're going to release that fingernail if we have to. We're going to cut that part of the fingernail off that you're attached to. Snip. And we're going to move forward in love and light. We're going to heal you, but you're not going to get healed off of the collective. That's what you're not going to do. You're going to go heal yourself. Because the collective has already done the work. You need to go do the work too, right? Virgo? Right? Go figure it out. But I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink it. Right, Virgo? And that's where you are. You can't heal everyone along your path. You're wearing the clarity goggles, but you can't take them off, and you cannot force anyone else to go and find theirs and put them on. We all have free will. We all have access to those goggles, right? But we can't force anyone to put them on. So all you can do is give them that helpful hint that, man, I can see real clear through my goggles. I'm awake now. I see things and people coming before they get to me. Get into it, yeah. And if they don't see it, then they don't see it. They'll get it eventually, or they won't. That's their journey, though. And you got to let them take their journey. You got to let them take their path on their journey, because everything that they do on their journey is for their purpose and their growth, not yours. Your purpose and your journey is for your growth, not theirs. We all have our own journey, our own separate paths, and we all can't go the same way at the same time. You understand? So just focus on what you need to do for you. If you can help someone along the way, awesome. But don't make that your whole priority. Your priority is to make it back to the Most High. Ascend, 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 ascend. Keep learning those lessons, baby, so you can get to the blessing, elevate, ascend. Lesson, blessing, elevate, ascend. Lesson, blessing, elevate, ascend. Rinse and repeat until you reach the Most High. Okay? That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do, guys. For whoever was confused, that's your purpose. Okay? The Most High created us because the Most High needed us to come out here and experience these things. The Most High can only do certain things, right? Created us to come out here and experience these things that He's created for us. Come back with a report. But if you're stuck here on this endless cycle of bumping your head because you don't want to learn the lesson, you don't want to release these people that you've attached yourself to or that you've let attach themselves to you, you got to figure it out. But you got to get back to the Most High. That's the whole purpose of being here, is to get back to the Most High. So get back to the Most High. All right? So Aphrodite, like I said, love, beauty, fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, procreation. You are about to procreate, maybe a new life, maybe a new idea, but you are about to procreate. You cannot take everything and everyone with you when you create this new thing. So get into it, yeah? And be ready to release what no longer serves you. Anything or anyone, whoever it is. Spiritual bath. Didn't I say you need to fill your cup up? Relax, release, connect, spiritual cleansing, protection, prosperity, clarity, reconnecting to your ancestors, babe. So get into it, babe. Spiritual bath, spiritual shower. If you're unaware of how to do so, look it up. I could tell you, but I would rather for you to go out there and educate yourself, because I don't want my subscribers depending on me for knowledge. I'll give you what you need to go find it yourself. That way you're educating yourself, and nobody can say, Nature's daughter, Queen Karima, told me to do it. She gave me enough information to go find the information for myself, and I made the choice on my own to do it. Right? That's how we do it over here. We take ownership of our own mind, our own thoughts, and our own decision-making process, right? And we do what we need to do for ourselves to better ourselves, to be the best version of ourselves. Get into it. Yeah. Who are the goddesses? Goddess uploading. Let's get into it, babe. Where we at? Where we at? Get into it. You better tap into your power, baby, because you got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of God, protecting you. Annunciation, caller of judgment, enlightenment, spiritual calling, right? Watching over you, protecting you from all this monotony that's going on down here on earth. And then you're a demigoddess, the chosen one, destiny, unique gift, special lineage, sacred duty, divine purpose, server of the greater good, Virgo. You got a lot going on within you, babe. Tap in, please. Here's your other card that came out in the beginning. Focus. Focus and tap in because you got all this goddess energy. These are the cards that were already pulled for you. You're Empress. You're a High Priestess. You got greatness in you. You got to tap into it, babe. You got to believe in yourself. First and foremost, you got to believe in you. No one else can believe in you better than you and the Most High. So tap in. You get money, you will stop. Stop. Kira. Watashi wa star. You are a star. You're tapped in to the moon and the sun. You have infinite gifts and powers. And you need to call your power back from every person, place, entity where you left it. People will hang on to your power until they pass. Until you pass. Until they can't access it anymore. Right? Don't let it be that. This is not the deck that I was going for. I was going for this deck. These are both very beautiful decks, by the way. Let's see. The Ocean Tarot deck is the one I was going for. But I had to pick up the Love Tarot deck in order to get to that other deck. So we're right there together. So anyway. Do you hear King over there crying like a big baby? Big baby. I let him out all day yesterday, and he just wants to come back out. But today is his sister's turn, and she's being such a good girl, waiting her turn. You being such a good baby. Yes, you are, my precious girl. Your brother is a spoiled brat. You hear him over here just whining? Yeah. You should see her face. She's looking like, yeah, he's a big baby. You hear him? He's mad. Get over it. You're not getting out. No. It's your sister's turn. No. No. I don't care. No. 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 And no. Eight of Pearls, confirmation from King. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. All right, the element is water. The answer is yes. The zodiac is water signs. The planet is Neptune. Yeah, get into it. Shh. Shut it up. Now. Abandonment, letting go of something, walking away, leaving behind, searching for truth, traveling, introspecting, disconnecting, escaping, withdrawing from a situation, something, self-analysis, fatigue, no courage, disappointment, and a deeper look. So basically what this is telling me is that what I've been saying this whole reading, you need to cut cords with people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose, your greater good. Virgo. You can't let the tag-alongs tag along. The crabs in the barrel that are trying to snip at your feet and hang on and go along for the ride. You cannot take them with you. So you got to let them go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Yes. It looks like another love TKO. Yes. Oh, no, baby. Teddy Pendergrass, get into it, baby. You better let it go. Because it is another love TKO. Goodbye. Bye-bye. If it's over, it's over. You got to let go. And it's all right to let it go. Because things happen for a reason. A season. Sometimes it's a lesson that you need to learn from this person. Sometimes it's a lesson that they need to learn from you. Someone has to teach someone something, and then it's over. And then you move on. You don't attach to everything and everyone that comes into your life. You just don't. You got to let it go. So, Two of Treasure, because your treasure is coming in slowly but surely. Don't rush it, right? Because you'll appreciate it more when you work for it, right? And you can build that build that foundation from the ground up yourself. You'll appreciate the outcome a whole lot better, right? Because you built it yourself. It's yours. You're not helping someone else build their foundation. You're building your own foundation for your own support system, right? For your passive and your residual income for the future, right? You're trying to build generational wealth for yourself, right, Virgo? Nine of Spears, because someone is really gunning for you. But you are so protected, it's not affecting you. No. You can feel the energy of it, but it doesn't affect your life. It was just a couple of minutes. I haven't been on that long, just 36 minutes. But yeah, the Nine of Spears, it's somebody in a very dark energy that you know who this person is. It's no secret. They've always been in dark energy. It gets darker as time goes by, right? They've always been in dark energy, but you just didn't know that they were throwing those darts at you. And they are. And the weirdness is, they act like they love you. They act like they adore you when you're in their face. But in reality, you can see past all the Maybelline. You can see the darkness in their shadow, and their aura, if you will. Their aura is disgusting. No matter how much they smile, no matter how many compliments they throw your way. I got someone in my life that has been in my life for 28 years, right? I've known this person for 28 years, but this person has been in my life a little deeper in the last 10 years, I would say, right? No, the last 21, almost 22 years, right? And this person has always given me compliments, but the compliments were always kind of backhanded, It's like calling me beautiful or pretty, but it was kind of like bitch type of thing. It didn't feel like they really wanted to compliment me. It really felt like they just had a voodoo doll and was poking me with needles, when they were at home or something. And that's what I'm talking about here. That type of dark energy of someone that acts like they're your friend and your face, but in reality, they're poking your voodoo doll with pins behind your back. So just be aware of that energy around you. The Sun Kisser. Hi. Is that right? Oh, okay. Looks like you don't like the Virgos. Hey, everyone has their issue with certain signs. I understand it. Everyone has their issue with a sign or two, And sometimes it's just what you've gone through with a person that's that sign. Some signs just rub you the wrong way, And some signs don't get along, You guys got to understand that. That's why you got to really read up on Zodiac and horoscopes, because sometimes you don't get along with somebody because of the time that you were born in. People think it's just fun and games. It really is not. Zodiac and horoscope is a real thing. When you were born does play a huge part in how your life goes and who you align with, right? So you got to get into it. And if you don't, you're just going to be sitting there bumping your head wondering why things are not going your way. You don't have to believe it to know that it works. And you don't have to believe in black magic to know that it's going to work on you whether you believe in it or not, right? So just be aware of it and how to protect yourself from it, right? Ace of Coral. I'm going to read this. I don't use this deck enough to know the meanings like that. Ace of Coral, element fire, answer is yes. Fire signs, planet is Mars. A new beginning, potential new passion, urgency, creative spark, excitement, enthusiasm, growth, spontaneity, birth, fertility, daring and bold. Get into it, yeah. What? It's that energy of I'm going to make it happen no matter who is my adversary, no matter who's trying to tear me down or stop me, right? I have had so much go on the last couple weeks, right? And I wasn't able to get on here and do what I wanted to do, my lives. I did a couple shorts and uploaded a couple really small short videos, but the whole point of it all was I wasn't able to get on here and do what I love to do my lives every day, right? So I've been busy. But it is what it is, right? Everything happens for a reason. I wasn't on here because I got somebody that's been stealing my content, right? They didn't have nothing to feed off of in the last 2 weeks. So guess what they've been doing? Regurgitating everything from my last readings from last month, like 3 weeks ago. Aww. No new content for you, boo-boo. You had to think for yourself. Aww. You had to tap into your own gift this week for the last 2 weeks. Well, I guess your subscribers should thank me because now you got some new content to steal. Moving on. Ace of Coral. That's the energy, right? You were distracted from something for a reason. It was to protect you from someone trying to steal your ideas and your glory, if you will. Confirmation from King. Four of Coral. Yeah, you're working hard over here. Meanwhile, they're trying to steal everything that you're doing. Right? But you're going to continue to do what you do because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And return to sender all of that crap that they're trying to send to you. And we rebuke you in the name of the Most High. Get out of our energy. You are not welcome. Confirmation from the King. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah, get into it. Whoa, look at that. Did you see how those cards jumped out? All stuck together like? Let's see what they are. And they came out reversed. And they have a reverse meaning in the book. So let's look at it. 10 of Pearls, Ace of Pearls, reversed. Ooh. Woo. All right, so 10 of Pearls. We're going to go with the 10 of Pearls first because that is... All right, so the element is water. The answer is yes. Water signs, planet Neptune. The reverse meaning for this one is dysfunctional family. We all know about that, right, guys? Hi, and okay, so I'm going to try to pronounce your name. Don't be mad at me if I mess this up. I'm going to try. Andrzej? Kupka? Kupka's the last name. First name, and Andrzej. Andrzej? Did I say that correctly? I hope I was close. Okay. All right, now I'm starting to have a hard time believing anything that you've said thus far. So I'm going to go ahead and put you in a timeout because you seem to be high on something. And I am running a legitimate reading here. So bye-bye. I don't know what you're going through. I feel like people come in here and they just really need attention. And they'll say things to get me to say their name and get attention from everybody, but they're lying. And some of the stuff that they say to get attention is like really serious, right? And then they go off on these weird tangents saying all this weird stuff, which tells me that the first thing they said to get me to say their name and try to get attention from everybody was probably a lie. So anyway, moving on. Reverse meaning for 10 of Pearls is dysfunctional family, unhappy home or family life, no security or stability, divorce, broken home, conflict, separation, lacking teamwork, disharmony and incompatibility, difficult marriage, no desire for marriage or children, lack of cooperation, infertility, toxic family, miscarriage, homesickness, losing your home, neglect, isolation, and abuse. Someone is sending you black magic, Virgo. That's black magic. Someone is sending this to you. And the reverse Ace of Pearls, element water, answer yes. So, okay, so the since it's reversed, I don't think the answer is going to be yes. I think the answer is going to be no. because it's a reverse meaning, and that's going to be for the Ten of Pearls as well. So the answer is no. For the answer on the reverse meaning for Ace of Pearls, the element is water. The answer is going to be no because it's reversed, and the zodiac sign is water, planet is Mercury, right? The reverse meaning is sadness, feeling insecure, feeling unloved, bad news, breakup, pain, anguish, repressed, vulnerability, separation, demotivation, frustration, disappointment, cancellation, infertility. So infertility came out twice. Someone is trying to stop you from procreation in every aspect of the word, of having children, of coming up with new ideas, moving forward in life. They just don't want to see you happy, Virgo. So you got someone in your energy that's disgusting and ugly. And this is the Ace of Pearls and the Ten of Pearls in reverse. Okay. My hand is itching. I got money coming. You hear that, baby?
Yeah.
It's going to be a productive night. Okay. Confirmation from King. The High Priestess came out again. That's what's up. I love it. She looks like a cross between octopus, not an octopus, a squid, and a mermaid. She is the High Priestess of the sea. Extremely magical. Tap into your gifts. Boop, tap into your gifts, Virgo. You are so freaking magical and you're just not believing in yourself the way you need to. Confirmation from King over there. You need to believe in yourself, Virgo. You got to believe in you. You don't need confirmation from anybody else. You don't need validation from anybody else. Get it from yourself. Look in the mirror and believe in you. Tell yourself you love yourself until it's true. Tell yourself you believe in yourself until it's true, until you do. Okay? That's what you need to do. You don't need anybody else to validate you. Okay? What else, Spirit? Whoa, that's a lot, but I'm going to accept it. Temperance, Queen of Coral, the Devil, the Hierophant, Eight of Spears. So you're caught up in someone else's web, right? Or they're trying to catch you up. And some of you are caught up in the web, and others of you, they're trying to catch you up in their web, and they can't catch you for nothing, right? Okay, and this Devil card is just saying exactly what I said, and it has the snakes chained instead of people. This is a unique looking devil, and this is a female. Usually they have a penis. This one doesn't. This one has only breasts and looks feminine. So there's a feminine demonic presence, a feminine devil in your life, Virgo, that you need to let go of. You need to let this devil, I gotta say it, you gotta let this devil bitch go. Bye, bitch. You gotta go. She's wreaking havoc in your life. You need to remove her, release her. She's got to go. You're not going to be blessed until you do. Temperance. You got to fill your cup up, babe. It's a need for you to stay balanced. I've already told you that, but it's coming back around. It's a need for you to stay balanced. Stay prayed up and meditate. And make sure you're doing your shadow work, because you got to release those people, places, and things no longer serve you so you can move forward, right? And make sure you are taking time out with the Hierophant card to educate yourself. Educate yourself further. Okay? And whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, so that you can be the expert. Queen of Coral. Element fire, the answer is yes. Leo and Sagittarius. Jupiter is the planet. Confidence, courage, vivacity, leadership, authenticity, social charisma, enthusiasm, determination, dedication, independence, passion, optimism, assertiveness, outgoing, self-assured, fiery, wholehearted. It looks like you you that chick. Pop pop. You really are in your high priestess energy. Somebody's just trying to knock you off of your high horse. Basically, they're trying to knock you off of your. They're trying to knock your crown off of your head, right? They're trying to make you think that you're something you're not. They don't want you to believe in yourself. And if you succumb to that, then you're going to be stagnant until you do believe in yourself. You can't go to the next stage in life with this person attached to you. And you can't go to the next stage in life until you start believing in yourself. So get into it and get into it quickly, or you're going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to be stuck for a while until you get it together. You cannot go to this next stage not believing in yourself. You have to believe in you. What's that on the bottom? Bootleg version, fake copy of something better, cheap and invaluable, second best, not quite good enough. Yep. You got somebody trying to doppelgang you, baby. You got somebody out there hating you so bad they're trying to be you and they cannot pull it off. Nobody believes that fake sauce. They trying it, baby. They trying, I got somebody that takes the content from my reads and try to reboot it and try to educate themselves and sound different and try to change the message just to tweak it a little bit to make it their own. But it's the same damn message, right? And you can't tweak my message to make it your own because it's not your message. You didn't get it from the Most High. And that's the reason why people are not listening to you the way they used to. You know? They're like, wow, that message don't sound right. They don't even sound like you. Right? You know why it don't sound like you? Because it's not you. Right? Get into it, yeah? You got to tap into your own powers, guys. You can't take somebody else's power and try to make it your own. You got to tap into what you can do. Talk to God about what your gifts are and ask God to help you cultivate your gifts. Don't try to take somebody else's gifts and make them your own. That's not how that works. Stale relationship, like a rat on a stale piece of bread, takes things for granted, feels trapped in a monotonous connection, need to add spark back into connection. You can either add spark or you can walk away because the connection is stale and it's no longer for you. You be your own leader of discernment as to how that fits into your life, right? But you need to make a decision. That's what this is telling me. You need to make a decision. You don't need to wait for them to make a decision. You need to make a decision that's best for you. Forget what's best for them. What's best for you in your world. That's what you need to focus on. Because it's time out for you to stop making decisions that's better for someone else. It's time for you to put yourself first, Virgo. No show. Empty promises, unreliable, non-committal, vanishing acts, disappointments, burned bridges. This came out with Aquarius. So this is a collective. This is for the collective. Somebody's out here burning bridges with you guys and really expecting you to let them come back in. You better not. Boop, boop, but be your own leader of discernment. You got to put your big boy drawers on, your big girl panties on, and see whether or not you've learned your lesson and whether or not it's, you're going to let this person come back and wreak havoc in your life and bring you hell, or if you're going to tell them to get the hell on and keep stepping because you realize that the effects of dealing with them are horrible and it could change your life for the worse, right? Residual effects, lingering impacts, or consequences, right, that continue after the main event, subtle and long lasting. This is what I was talking about. Look at that little man living inside of your head. Don't let anybody live rent free inside your head. You vanquish them, remove them from your consciousness. Don't let them walk around in your head, okay? Period, point blank. That's the end. You're done. Hello, Christy Bull. All right. Heartfelt confession. I really adore you. Aww. sincere revelation of one's true feelings, deep vulnerability, genuine emotion, and self-reflection. Well, maybe this is someone new coming into your life, but if this is someone from the past, yeah, yeah, right. That's what I would say. But I mean, be your own leader of discernment. You have to, you know, lies and alibis. Wow, untruthful, getting someone else to lie for you, or them trying to cover their tracks, digging a hole. The truth. Okay, so the truth is in that hole. They lying. Confirmation from King. Somebody's lying to your face. Yeah. Drama detox. You need to remove or distance yourself from unnecessary conflicts, cleansing, purging with negativity. Yep. Get away from these karmics. All they're doing is trying to ruin you. They don't want to see you succeed. They're in competition with you. Right? Every time you make a move for something positive, what are they doing? Trying to compete with you? Trying to tell you what you should be doing. You got your page going, they talking about that's nice, but why don't you do it this way? Well, my shit is working the way I'm doing it now. Why would I change it up and do it the way you want me to do? You're not doing anything with yours. Right? Don't listen to people that's not doing what you're doing. If they're not successful in what you're trying to do, why would you take advice from them? So somebody that's not doing what you're doing, right? They're not successful in what you're doing, but you're going to take advice from them to do what you're doing? They're not even successful in what they're doing, but you're going to take advice from them. Somebody that's unsuccessful. You better wake up because that's not smart. Okay? Flirting with danger, because that's what you're doing when you're taking advice from somebody that's a dipshit, basically. They don't have any control over their own life if they're going to give you advice over yours. Okay, make it make sense. You can't get it together with yourself, but you're going to tell me how to work mine out? I don't think so. Flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. Anyone that's pushing your boundaries, they don't love or respect you, because respect starts with not pushing your boundaries. Respecting your boundaries, confirmation from King. Understanding that boundary is there for a reason. That's there to protect you from everyone else. So if anyone is trying to push your protection away, they're not for you. Run for the hills, because they don't mean you any good. Burnout blues. Toll of relentless work and stress takes its effect, exhausted by trying too much too hard. Okay. So what this tells me is, if you, Virgo, are burnt out, it's because you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Right? You're not going to get burnt out if you're doing what you love. Right? So tap into what you love. That's something that you would do for free. Even if you wouldn't get paid for it, you do it because you love it so much, right? That's what you need to tap into, babe, because God's going to make sure you get paid from it. You will be monetized. Trust me. You will be monetized eventually. Just stay strong and trust the process, okay? And trust God's timing. Social butterfly, thriving, confirmation from King. Thriving in social circles, enjoys interacting with others, popular, charming, ease in social situations, right? Because you're a butterfly. You shine bright like a diamond. You are a star, right? So tap into your gifts, Virgo. Confirmation from King over there. He said tap in. God gave you gifts for a reason. Why are you not using them? To better your life, to make it easier. Learn your lessons so you can get to the blessing on the other side, so you can elevate to the next stage, right? Frenzied follower, obsessively following a person, trend, or idea without question or considering consequences. Chaotic. Don't let anyone send you chaos, and don't put yourself in a chaotic state trying to keep up with someone else. Whoop, whoop, snap out of it. Judgmental stares, feeling judged by others, disapproval, social pressure, feelings of self-consciousness. This too shall pass. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay? Return to sender all evil eye and low vibrational thoughts. Who cares what they think? They can judge this. They can judge my butt. Okay? Seriously. Who cares? Judgment of other people. Who cares? Only judgment I care about is the Most High. Okay? I'm going to keep my integrity intact. Not worried about other people. Threat. Veiled threat. They're worried about you because you are so powerful. Okay, subtle warning disguised as something else. Language that suggests harm without saying it. Yeah, somebody wants to hurt you. They really want to physically harm you. So be aware of that. You don't need to be afraid. Just be aware and keep yourself protected, physically protected. Make sure you keep that thing or them things. Be ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Always protect yourself. Okay? If you can walk away, walk away. But always protect yourself, baby. That's right. Don't let nobody take you out. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Join the tribe. What is that trying to flip out? DNA, discovering paternity, finding out you're the parent or not, coming out of nowhere, blindsided, exposing the truth. So what's going to happen is somebody's about to find out who their real parents are. Somebody thinks they know who their parents are, but they're about to find out who their real parents are, and it's going to blow their mind. It's probably going to break their heart because they've been lied to their whole life. And they didn't have to lie to them. They could have told them the truth. But they probably thought it was going to hurt them. And the longer they waited, the more it just felt like they didn't need to know. Right? Judgmental stares came back around. So somebody is worried that they're going to be judged when you find out the truth about who your parents are. And they might be. You probably will judge them. That's your choice. They can't take your freedom from you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're worried about the judgment that they might get as a result of something that they did. You did something that you might be judged for. Get over it. Right? But you can't take my free will away because you're afraid of how you're going to be judged for what you chose to do with your own free will. You're not taking my free will because you did something with your free will that was ugly. Come on now. Make that make sense. Your ugly does not equate to my ugly. Right? Your ugly is yours. You got to pay for that, not we. You. That's how that works. All right, guys. I am not going to stay on here long. I'm not going to lie. I went way longer than I expected to go on an Aquarius read because it had been 2 weeks since I did a reading, right? And we've been on here for an hour. I'm not going to say you're going to get the whole hour and a half, almost 2 hours that Aquarius got, okay? I went a little longer because I was just, I do what I do. I talk. And I start talking more about, what I'm going through in my life and giving you examples, right? I didn't give a whole lot of examples in this reading. I laid low on the examples. So it was more of a reading than me talking about my personal stuff. I know some people appreciate that. Some people like hearing about my personal stuff. They like to know that I'm a human being, that I'm a real person that goes through real life things, right? And I do. Like, I'm not monetized here, guys. I'm not getting paid to do this video. Everything I do on my channels, it's free. I'm not monetized yet. I'm almost there. I'm real close, but I'm not there yet. I'm not doing personal readings. That costs money, but I'm not even doing those right now because of my cancer surgery, my cancer diagnosis. I'm just letting my body heal, right? It takes a lot out of me to do these lives. And personal readings, I got to tap in way deeper because it's you I'm tapping into, not the whole collective, right? So I want to make sure that when I'm doing that, when I'm charging someone for a personal reading, that I'm at 100%, 110%, because I'm charging you for that, right? This is free. So you can take it or leave it. Okay? All right. So anyway, guys, I'm going to read a few more cards and I'm going to wrap this thing up and I'm going to spend the rest of the day with my puppies and my baby. Because I already made us a nice healthy meal and we're about to sit down and eat and watch a movie together. Because there has been so much energy being sent my way to try to destroy my relationship, guys. Oh my God, right? And that, my husband is a Virgo, so this reading is for him too. But we both got people that are tapping in our energy, trying to destroy our relationship. On some hating and, weird ex stuff, weird family stuff, weird so-called friends, people that just don't want to see you succeed in life. Don't want to see us succeed in life. We got a lot of that going on. It is what it is, you know. But we don't let it stop us. Sometimes that energy, you know, tries really hard to attach itself to us, but we stay prayed up, you know. I do my return to senders. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You know, when you feel things are off, pray, get it off of you. Okay. So mm, I said I was going to pull some more cards, but I'm not. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I want you guys to have a wonderfully blessed day. Love yourselves and each other. Get out into nature if you can, and ground yourself. Enjoy this holiday, baby. It's the last holiday of the summer. Get into it. Yeah, get into it. Get into it. Namaste. Bye, guys. Whoa. Nice.
Okay.
Hold on, babe.